Hey everyone! So I've been getting bombarded with information from my new trading coach, and I wish someone had explained this to me when I was starting out. Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know: what they are, how they work, and why they might be perfect for your trading style. By the end of this video, you'll know if micro futures are for you and exactly how to get started. Alright guys, so you want to trade futures, but you don't have 50 grand just lying around. Well, guess what? You don't need it. Micro futures are literally game changers, and I'm going to explain exactly why now. So stick around and we're going to change your perspective on trading. Okay, so first things first. What on earth are micro futures? Let's look at it like this. You go to the shops and you can buy a regular Coke and a small Coke. Same drink, just different sizes. That's exactly what micro futures are compared to standard futures contracts. So like the micro E-mini S&P 500, that's the MES, is literally 1/10 the size of the regular E-minis. Let me break down the math for you because this is where it gets interesting. With a standard E-mini S&P 500, each point moved is $50. So let's say the market moves 10 points against you. That's $500 lost, just like that. Let's take a look at the charts on the screen. We have the E-mini Nasdaq on the left, which is the standard instrument, and the micro E-mini Nasdaq on the right. We then have a buy order placed for a single contract on each instrument at 22,000. They both have a take profit of 20 points and a stop loss of 10 points. But look at the profit and loss. The micro E-mini is exactly 1/10 of the standard E-mini. $200 stop loss on the E-mini and only $20 on the micros. How awesome is that? You get to trade the real live futures market without having to rob a bank. While we have the charts up, there are a few extra things I'd like to point out. Going back to the E-minis on the left, you'll notice the name of the contract is NQM 2025. That's an odd name, right? Well, because we're trading a futures contract that has a fixed start and end date, the name of the instrument changes several times throughout the year. What we are looking at here is the June 2025 contract, which is currently the live trading contract. The next contract, which will be the September contract, will be NQU 2025. And then after that, the December contract will be NQZ 2025. I hope that makes sense. You can always check the CME Group website just to make 100% sure you are on the right contract. Now, at the bottom on TradingView, you can see I'm logged into my live TraderVate account. And TraderVate offers a live data feed from the centralized futures exchange. So this green dot here next to the name shows that I'm subscribed to the live feed. If I wasn't, this would be orange and my chart data would be delayed by 10 minutes. Trading is hard enough. Let's not trade with a 10-minute handicap as well. Make sure to check the pricing from your broker and only buy the live feeds you need. For example, if you only trade the ES, which is the S&P 500, and NQ, you'll only need to subscribe to the CME feed. But if you also trade GC, which is gold, then you would also need to subscribe to COMEX. One last thing I would like to mention is the volume histograms at the bottom of each chart. If you look closely, you'll see that they are similar, but not identical. Yes, they are both for the Nasdaq, but each one's traded volume is recorded separately because they are ultimately separate products. Now, here's where it gets really cool. You don't just have S&P 500. You have micro E-minis, Nasdaq. You have micro Dow, micro Russell 2000, and it doesn't end there. You have micro gold, micro crude oil, even micro Bitcoin futures now. How cool is that? You can literally trade oil with $100 contract size instead of 1,000. You can trade gold with $10 per point instead of $100 per point. Do you understand how accessible this makes everything? These aren't some off-exchange products. These are CME Group. The real deal. Same liquidity, same market action. So, who are these perfect for? Obviously, if you're new to futures, this is your starting point. No questions asked. You get to learn with real money and real emotions, just without that massive risk. But here's the thing. My coach still uses these sometimes, and he's been trading for years. If he's feeling a little bit uncertain about the market conditions, or if he's testing out a new strategy, he'll just drop down to the micros. There's no shame in that game. I myself exclusively trade the micros because I'm still learning. And if you're someone with a smaller account, let's say under $10,000, then these might be your only realistic options for trading futures. And that's fine. Rather to trade smaller and more consistent than to completely blow up your account with oversized positions. Alright, so how do you actually start trading these? First, you need a broker that offers micro futures. Most of the bigger names tend to now, TD Ameritrade, Interactive Brokers, E-Trade. Just make sure they specifically offer and support the micros. You'll need to apply for futures trading approval. This is normally pretty straightforward if you've had some trading experience. But guys, please start small. These are still leveraged products even though they are micro. You can still lose money really fast if you're not careful. Look, micro futures aren't going to make you rich overnight. But they are an incredible skill for learning and building your skills without massive risk. Whether you're completely new to futures or an experienced trader looking for some more flexibility, these contracts give you options you didn't have before. The key is to take them seriously. Same risk management, same discipline, just smaller position sizes. So, what do you think? Are you going to give micro futures a try? Let me know in the comments section what markets you're most interested in trading. And if this helped you out, smash that like button and subscribe for more trading content. If you want to see me actually trade these live, check out this video where I'm testing out a new strategy. Then you can see exactly how I approach the market in real time.